Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Wednesday, July 18th, what would have been Nelson Mandela's 100th birthday. I mention him because he is a personal hero of mine. Oh, how I would have loved to sit at his feet and not say a word, but just suck up anything that comes from his lips. And so in the absence of my ability to do that, I read biographies of him. And anyway, he was an impactor, a transformative figure, not just in his nation of South Africa, but worldwide over. So if this is your birthday, you share a birthday with a phenomenal, great man, a man of God, a man of vision and transformation. So thank you for all who are joining me. I am sort of continuing yesterday's theme with your character first of blind spots. And good morning, Mother and Mel, Rajan, Pat. Thank you for all who are joining me. Sardavan on Periscope. So listen. A blind spot is an area in our life. I said our on purpose because if you're living and breathing, you have blind spots. Hey, Margaret, it is an area in our life that either we cannot see it, we are completely unaware of it, we don't even recognize it. You don't notice it, but you are operating in it live and in color every day, just as if, you know, you were supposed to. You cannot recognize it. You do not see it. But ding, 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 guess what? Everyone around you can see that. Everyone around you can notice it, can recognize it. Everyone around you is aware of it. It's like those nose blind commercials. You live in something so long that you don't even recognize it. You have a cat and the litter box is the first thing you smell when you walk into the house. It's one of those situations. Everybody can smell that cat's litter box a mile away, and you just, oh, and Mrs. Fluffy, and just make yourself at home. And it's like, my God, doesn't she recognize this? Do you not smell all this? But that can happen in our lives. Having and walking and operating in a blind spot can mess you up, and oftentimes does. And so to piggyback on our character first perspective from yesterday, we have to recognize, because let me tell you, a blind spot will amplify itself in your life. You are operating in your mind. You're operating on a scale of 1 to 10. You're a strong 9. A strong 9. I'll use myself as an example because I know me. Without checking and verifying and asking about blind spots, I'm operating. I love to speak. I love to teach. I love to coach. But let's do the public arena, speaking and teaching. I'm teaching a class or I'm speaking at a conference, and I'm giving myself all kind of kudos. Whoop, 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 whoop. Holly, go ahead, old girl. Thinking I'm a strong 9. They didn't even have no questions. I was so sweet with it. Oh my goodness. Okay. They don't have questions because they were clueless. Sometimes you don't even know what to ask. You're just so confused. If you do not have checkers in your life, you will walk and operate and go through life believing you are a strong 9 on a scale of 10, and everyone else is struggling to grant you a solid 4. You don't recognize it. You can't see it. You are unaware of it, but others around you see it live and in color, and it will mess you up. You will begin to wonder, why aren't I getting any, I know oh, wow, I delivered, I over-delivered, but nobody's calling you back. You look and relationships that you're in over and over and over and over and over again fall flat, don't go anywhere. There's no depth to them. Well, the common factor, or you. Okay, so if we are not going to, and again, let me put my caveat out there. Thank you for all who are joining me. The caveat is, I promise you, I am not talking to you if you are all good and content and satisfied to stay right where you are. I am only bringing the perspective to those who want to begin living their best life, their best version of who they are, not somebody else's life. You're not interested in somebody else's life. You're not even interested in getting what other people have. You want everything that was destined and designed for you. You want it. Okay, you want to live in it. You want to become it. You want to have it. You want to do it. That's who I'm talking to. That is the audience. Those are the people that I'm talking to. People of like mind that know there is more and they want it. Okay, so for that sect of people, that population of people, you have to, it is not an option. I say there's three things. If you're going to make these blind spots visible to yourself, because believe me, they are stunting your growth. They are stunting your efforts to become all that you can be. They are stunting and handcuffing your efforts to become the best version of who you are. I promise you they are. But you're blind to them. And so I say there are a couple of things that we need to do. First of all, you got to get up the courage. You have to get the courage to go and seek someone to point out a blind spot to you. And that is not going to be an easy task. Number one, because you are opening up your vulnerabilities. You're opening up your armor so that somebody else can look for a crack in it. That's basically what you're doing when you ask someone to look for a blind spot. You can't see it. It's like if I got a big old gap and my little curls going on back here, and I think I am so cute. I do happen to think I'm a little cute. Okay, but if I got some messed up stuff going on behind me, I have to invite someone to say, can you, am I straight back here? If not, can you fix me? Can you hook a sister up? Can you help me? Okay, so the hair is the least of our concerns. That's easy, that's surface level. Your personhood, your character, your habits, the way you speak, the way you respond or react. Okay, so you have to get the courage to ask someone. Ask those who know you. Ask those who work with and for you. And they have tools in the workplace, especially that 360-degree. Okay, they have tools in the workplace, but in our personal lives, do we have enough courage to ask someone who loves us enough to tell the truth? Hey, I need you to check out this area of my life. Am I as tight as I think I am? Because I think I'm a strong 9. I'm speaking tomorrow night. I need you to come and watch me with a very critical eye. Watch the audience. Are they getting it? Do they understand what I'm saying? Or in our relationships, you need to have an accountability partner to say, you know, I think I might need to work on my mouth, or what, I need you to check me. Be honest with me. So you have to get the courage to ask. And then you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. You've allowed yourself to get away with nonsense. You've allowed yourself to slip and slide and give excuses for things that you would never accept from others, but you pacify because it's you and you got it going on. Okay, you have to, that has to stop. You got to hold yourself, give yourself a mandate to rise to a level of excellence. And then you have to keep accountability partners in your life. It's not an option. It's not an option. You have to have accountability partners in your life, the correct, strategically chosen accountability partners. Okay, not just any old body, not just everybody who always giving you the north and south with their head or always in your amen corner. You have to have people in your life who love you enough, who value you enough, who want your growth maximized to its fullest potential enough that will tell you the truth. Hey, you know, now that you mention it, yeah, I know you were up there and you did your thing. You thought you had it going on, but we didn't know what you meant. Or by the way, when you said, well, we all do this and I didn't, you left me behind right then and there. You're alienating part of your audience. Okay. Or in relationships, someone would say, did you recognize that the way you said that person just shut down? Well, I watched the whole conversation. I watched the whole scenario. And I know you thought you had it going on, telling them what you thought, and you thought, okay, there was no love to be found in all of that. From the outside looking in, I'm just saying, you got to have somebody in your life who will bring it to you like that, okay? Because blind spots will keep you, will prevent you, will cap you. Blind spots will cap you at becoming the person that you were supposed to be, okay? You can't see your blind spots, but I promise you, we have them. It takes others around us. It takes your tribe, your village around you to say, you mind if I talk to you about something? Okay. So get the courage to ask others, hold yourself to a higher standard, and then surround yourself with accountability partners, the correct ones. Okay. If we're going someplace, we got to get the whole person together, even the spots we can't see. Until next time, thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining with me and helping me to make an impact in every life I come upon. That's important to me. I appreciate you, love you, and have a phenomenal, wonderful Wednesday.